How are you helping? Because you've talked a lot about women of a certain age who their bodies are changing, and how are you helping them through that transition in their wardrobe and helping them feel good in the place that they are, that we don't want to have to wait till we lose 5 pounds or our stomachs are no longer doing whatever it is they're doing? Or how are you helping people reconcile that or feel better in that?
First of all, I get to know them, right? They tell me where they're struggling with, what is the vision that they want to achieve. And a lot of time we find out that, again, it's about stop waiting to the perfect body. Start to embracing your body and yourself. Feel how beautiful and worthy and amazing and brilliant you are as you are right now with the body that you have right now, not the one that you had 10 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it is. And give yourself permission to celebrate yourself unapologetically.
Welcome to the Mindfulness in Motion podcast, the show that helps you move beyond the checklist of life and into a world of joy and meaning and discovery. I'm your host, Corey Micah, and I am so excited and delighted to have our listeners here with us today. And our special guest today, Yifat. She is a stylist and a self-image coach. And today we are going to explore how dressing can become a mindful practice that builds confidence and self-trust. So whether you've ever felt stuck in a style rut or disconnected from your body or unsure how to express yourself in this season of life, this conversation is for you. Let's dive in. All right. This is what comes to mind when I read your bio and preparing to have you on is how many times I've stood in the closet. I hate it all. I hate it all. There's nothing here, which could be about the clothes, but most likely is about what's going on in my own head. Because there's another day I can go in there and I can find something. But yeah, so this one really resonates for me of how we can put mindfulness in motion when we're standing in that closet. So I'm delighted and interested to hear how you work with people and get them through that. Tell us.
Yes. First of all, Corey, I just want to thank you for inviting me for this podcast and the opportunity to share my value with the audience. So back to your question. Definitely, it's all about our mindset, right? I find working with clients and women for over 2 decades, the major problem or issue or frustration when you come to your closet, it can be few reasons. Yeah, maybe you overwhelmed with your closet, first of all, because most of the time we have things in our closet that not necessarily aligned with who we truly are. We either buy things by trends, maybe our personality, we change, evolve as a people. And what we have in the closet right now, it's not aligned with who we are right now in this age. I know that we have a lot of clients that keep their clothes from so many years that maybe these jeans, I can wear it when I lose this 5 pounds. Or maybe they have memory from this special item, or they bought it and it was so expensive and it's hard to let go. So all those kind of things create this overwhelm in your closet. And what's happened when you come to dress up in the morning, you overwhelm, like things, as I said, not align with who you are. Maybe they not fit you. Maybe you're not unsure how to dress your body change. I know that a lot of my clients that I work with, they in premenopause or menopause. So our body change as well, right? So it's often, what do I do? Like, how do I, make my tummy area look flatter or other things, other areas in my body, and just you feel stuck. So it's all those things, it definitely will make you feel not satisfied with yourself. And
absolutely.
So what you want to do is start asking yourself, like, is this what I have right now? Is it me? Is it aligned with who I am? Is it time to let go of things that not serve me anymore? And I know sometimes we get attached to things, but it's so much freedom when you be honest with yourself and you start to be explore and dare. I know that as well, some clients that I work with, they dress because they try to fit in. Okay. We try to fit in the social norms, who we're supposed to be. You want to look professional, and you're nervous that if you wear something, if it's a bold color or whatever it is, you don't look professional in your industry. And so on and on. We have so much noise in our head is our self-criticism that prevent from us to really show exactly as we are.
As you're talking, it's making me think there's a couple of times where I've had the most ease and flow with my wardrobe. 2 times come to mind, and they're both traveling times. One, when I did do the whole like travel capsule wardrobe with just, a few items, right? Because I was going to live off those items for a month. And so I really, focused on that. And it was so freeing in that time. And when I got back, I felt like I wore those clothes. I loved that experience. I think I got rid of all of them then afterwards because it was for that event and that place and that like who I was in that time. And I didn't necessarily need those things afterwards. And the other one too was we traveled for a year. We did a year-long road trip. And again, I only had so much space. And so I was very precise about what it was and the kinds of things we were doing too. We were doing lots of outdoor things. So those are easier clothes for me to pick. And so, I just had this very clear intention and purpose around it and who I was and how I was showing up and how I wanted to feel in those clothes and be in those clothes and how they function. So it was super useful for that. Is that part of your process, is to help people think about their purpose and how they're showing up in them to be able to select what to keep or what to purchase? Or
Absolutely. I think what I do in every day and what I teach is you want to be intentional with what you wear, right? And how you want to feel. Every morning when I'm waking up, and that's what I as well teach women that I work with. Every morning, before you even go to your closet, you want to think, how do I want to feel today? Who is the woman that I want to show up today? What is, the vibe that I want to create with my outfit? Because outfits, we dress, right? But I think that creating outfits, we all want to look and feel good. And fashion is not about the high brand name, right? Or labels or anything. It's how the clothes make us feel. They either make us feel insecure or empowered. That's simple. So every morning you really want to ask yourself, how do I want to feel today? What a story do I want to tell with my clothes? And of course, you always want to be intentional and be yourself, no one else. But it depends, where you go or what you do in the day. But as well, you want to listen to your inner guidance, your inner compass, and go with intention. How does it feel today, or who I want to be today? Because, my vibe or my energy change from day to day. Of course, every day I want to look beautiful and I want to look smart and brilliant. So it depends as well what is your personal style, right? Some people like to dress more effortless and clean, structure. Some want to be bold or playful or whatever it is, the words that come to you that you want to feel today. Just go with how you feel and dare to explore, because what's happened, we are creatures of habits. And if I'll be generous, we maybe wear 20 to 30% of our clothes. That's about it. So the rest is just sitting there. And I love how you said, because the capsule wardrobe, when you went travel, or you can do it as well, not when you go and travel, you can do it at home, right? With whatever you own. And it's amazing because what's happened, it's help you to maximize your outfit options, right? You don't wear just this jeans with this blouse. You not limit yourself. You just start to be more creative and see how you can mix and match pieces to get more use of it.
Yeah, this is interesting. What comes to mind is when I work with people in the water. So my area of expertise is overcoming fear in water. And one of the things that we ask people is, we're not here to teach you what to do with your arms and your legs. That's a part of it. But more, we want people to think about and consider, if you could learn to swim, if you knew how to swim, how do you think you're going to feel? And that's where we really want to start, is how you want to feel in the water in this particular case. So this is what I'm hearing from you too, is, you could tell people, put this on, put that on, but that's just sort of applying it over the top of them, literally and figuratively, versus starting out with this, how do I want to feel? So I love that is a through line here that we have of this connection here of how we want to feel. Now, when I think about for myself, how do I want to feel in my dress, in my clothing, then the next, I might be able to come up with something like that. But to me, I feel then when I look at actual clothing, that occurs to me as being overwhelming. How do I get these two things to match? How I want to feel and which actual clothing is going to help create that? Am I off base on that? Am I the only one who feels that way? Do other people feel that way?
Yes, it's very common among women. Again, they find that they have a lot of clothes in the closet, but still they stuck because they're not sure how to put together the outfit. So I definitely understand this frustration and struggle with women. I believe, and from my experience, it's as well, you need to let go of this, that you want to make it perfect. And I think it's a lot, again, it's come to in our head, what other people may think, is it too much? Is it okay? Let go, just have fun, like try to listen, you can try, maybe you won't like it after you try, okay, try something else, but not limit yourself or from what, I don't know how to do it, I'm not going, I don't know, I just put this and this because this is what I'm comfortable with. And maybe if I'll wear this, I'll make a fun of myself. And so this is one thing that I first tell in my clients, like really try to be more curious about your closets, playful. When we was little girls and we used to play dress up, this is the same thing. Try to have fun with it. The other thing that I will highly recommend, and I'm doing this exercise with women that I work with, is really good source if you feel like stuck, you don't inspired, you don't know how to dress, you just really feel like overwhelmed. It's Pinterest is really great source. And I really have Pinterest. It's just when you have time, just for fun, go and scroll in Pinterest and see what you gravitate to. No limitation. No, I don't know, whatever it is you have in your head, just for fun, see, maybe it will be the color, maybe it's the style. If you know, maybe what is your body shape, you can write your body shape, for example, pear or whatever it is, just write it down. Maybe it's the texture, whatever it is, without thinking, just add it to a mood board. Then when you have all this outfit that you get excited about it without thinking, you just get excited. It's the feeling, right? You go to your closet. And obviously, I do this exercise with my clients. Obviously, we don't have the same outfits in our clothes, obviously. But again, don't limit yourself. See, take one of the pictures that you saw and see how you can try to create something similar, inspired by that. Because you like it, how it's look and how maybe they tuck the blouse and how they put maybe two styles together. If it's something more classy with some, I don't know, maybe a leather jacket or some cardigan or colors. It doesn't matter what. And just try to be playful with it and see what's happened. If you like it, you can take a picture. When you have busy mornings and you're unsure, you can just create a library on your phone. And just, again, it's just like we're going to the gym or I said that what you helping people in the pool, right? You need to build these muscles, right? So as more as you practice and be playful and explore what make you feel good when you're dressing up, this is the same thing. When you'll do it over and over again, you'll see that you'll be experts. It will be easier for you to dress up in the morning. You don't limit yourself, and it'll be fun. It can be very fun dressing up. I know some people said, I don't like it, but it can be very fun. I promise you.
Yeah. So what I heard you do was to break down my overwhelm into the smaller steps, which is always the solution for whenever we feel overwhelmed, that there has to be some smaller steps that feel easier and can lean into the fun. Going into my closet and feeling overwhelmed, that isn't fun. And even when you said Pinterest at first, I was like, oh, that's a lot of overwhelm too. But giving a lot of permission to just look at stuff of where you're attracted to. Okay, that I could do that. I could just say, oh yeah, for me, I keep picking out things that are purple. And yeah, and you're having texture or shape or different things without having a true agenda of going to my closet and having to put something together. I like the idea that I can still go to my closet and put my cozy regular on, whatever that is, while I'm allowing myself to play and cultivate in another space to build up that muscle and that practice to be able to even think in those ways. That's really useful because this is really how it works for anything, right? To find the smaller step that you can start practicing how I want to feel. I want to feel fun. I want to feel curious. I want to feel playful, confident, whatever the feeling is. What is the smaller step where I can start to produce that feeling in this arena? Does that seem accurate to you for your process?
100%, yes. Maybe some days we want to look expensive or impressive, like, whatever you meet. So try to see how you can create this vision, like, you want to vision it and see it and feel it. And again, try to see how you can do it, right?
Nice.
And maybe you have gap in your closet. Sometimes we have gap in our closet because we evolve. It's what we have in our closet. We own. It's not who we are right now, and it's fine. And don't need to buy a whole new wardrobe, but maybe you want to invest and buy a few items that you think, for example, the things that you saw in Pinterest and you don't have. You said, oh yeah, I really want to create this, but I don't have it. If you don't have like one or few pieces, go and buy it, and this will help you to create more the vision and the self-image that you want to present.
So I don't have to buy the whole capsule, is what you're saying? I don't have to figure out the whole capsule.
Oh, the whole capsule. Why not? I mean, I love shopping. So
yeah, well, that was going to be my next area is the shopping. Because that I must say, I mean, that's another area I can feel of my own resistance is around shopping. And I haven't queried into it why I resist shopping. I think there's pressure to get the right thing or to how many times I have purchased something and then get it home and it's not it. So that regret space. Yeah. So how do you help folks with the shopping aspect of it too? How do we put that mindfulness in motion when we get to the store?
Yeah. First of all, I used to be there too. I know how it is. I used to have like clothes with the tag still on, that it's hard to get rid of it because I'm like, oh, I bought it, I spent money, I didn't even wear it. But I know it's happened for all of us. It's happened for many women. But I think the key is it's few key for success when you go and shopping. First of all, as well, one of them is like, as you said, now you attract to purple is as well. And purple look good on you, by the way. You want to know what colors look good on you, right? Because some colors make us look pale and some colors make our face to look radiant. So this is one thing. When you go shopping, you want to know which colors to choose that really look good on you. The second thing, a lot of women that I work with, they have like as well body image, like, or body shame, or they're not sure, they think something is wrong with the body and look at my tummy, look at my arms now, they show the veins, so many things. But when you learn and you have this knowledge, what is your body shape, and you know how to dress it, it's a game changer. No more guessing at the store, right? I know that years ago in the 90s, it used to be a trend at the time, and it was like the pencil skirt. Everybody used to wear pencil skirts. And I thought, oh, it's so nice. I want to buy myself a pencil skirt like everyone else. At that time, I used to go, not always, but by trends. I don't do it anymore unless it's called my name. So I bought this pencil skirt, but I have a per body shape. It's look horrible on me. It's not flatter my body shape. And I wear it a few times, but every time I wear it, I didn't feel comfortable. I felt insecure. I felt like weird, right? So that's why I end up, I don't know, maybe kept it for a while and then give it away or throw it or something like that. But when you know how to dress your body, it's completely a game changer because when you go to the stores, you know what to pick. You know which colors look good on you. You know how to combine those things and it's become fun. It's become practical. I as well always when going shopping, I tell women 3 things you want to have in mind. Maybe you want to make a list before you go shopping to know what is the things that you need that's missing in your closet and you want to close this gap. This is one thing. The other thing, don't buy things on sale because they don't sell, right? Ask yourself before you, because how many times we've been there and we bought things because, oh, it's on sale, I want to buy it. But ask yourself before you buy it, if it's very tempting. If it wasn't on sale, will I buy it? Like it's really going with my overall wardrobe. Do I find at least 3 things that I can pair it with what I already own? If the answer is yes, go for it, great. But if it's, I'm not sure, but the price, no, let it go. You don't need it because you'll end up having it in your closet and you will never wear it, or you wear it maybe once and, so you want to be more intentional when you go in shopping. So this is definitely questions that you want to ask yourself and be prepared when you go in shopping, and you'll see how easier it will be. It will be more practical and valuable for you.
Nice. That third one of, does it match with 3 things in my closet? That does require knowing what's in your closet, doesn't it? So if you get that chock full closet, but we don't want to make the requirements too high. If you don't know everything, that's okay. Probably the things,
Yes.
I guess, the things that we don't really know that are in there, maybe that's okay that we don't know. It's a signal to probably let some of those things go. They've been hidden down in there. Got a little distracted here by Kitty coming up.
Cutie.
She knows how to style herself every day. Every day she's fabulous.
Yes.
Big fluffy tail. Let's see. There was another thing that came up in there. Oh, I loved what you said about the pencil skirt. I too pair. And so could totally relate to that. Squishing my bottom half into a straight thing just doesn't make sense, even if it is the fashion hot thing. I know what I want to ask you about. Have you ever seen, this might be a non sequitur here, but have you ever seen the show, The Great British Sew Off?
No.
Okay. It's a show like the Great British Bake Off, and it's like this little competition show. But in the British TV sort of way, it's not highly competitive. Like they're very helpful to each other and sweet. It's been so inspiring to me because they're home sewers and they make clothing to fit their models. So even if they do have a pencil skirt is one of the things, but they have these models that are all different sizes. So they're crafting the pencil skirt to fit that particular model and person. And the fabrics they choose is such a fun and delightful show to open up because they're making things that I haven't seen and maybe are, like you said, bold or these different fabrics. And I think, oh my gosh, I want that. That's so fun and delightful. And it just opens up such possibilities. So I love the idea of being able to be playful and fun with my wardrobe. How are you helping? Because you've talked a lot about women of a certain age who their bodies are changing, and how are you helping them through that transition in their wardrobe and helping them feel good in the place that they are, that we don't want to have to wait till we lose 5 pounds or our stomachs are no longer doing whatever it is they're doing? Or how are you helping people reconcile that or feel better in that?
Yeah, so a lot of women that I work with, first of all, I get to know them, right? They tell me where they're struggling with, what is the vision that they want to achieve. And a lot of time we find out that, again, it's about stop waiting to the perfect body. Start to embracing your body and yourself. Feel how beautiful and worthy and amazing and brilliant you are as you are right now with the body that you have right now, not the one that you had 10 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it is, and give yourself permission to celebrate yourself unapologetically. This is super, super important. I've been there too when I try to please everyone else and not myself or be too harsh with myself. No, you can't please everyone else. You want to be happy. You want to truly celebrate yourself every single day as you are. It's so much freedom and joy because you know what? Pretty much the first thing that we do in the morning, you're dressing up before you start the day, and it's completely affect how you feel and how you go throughout the day, right? It's make you feel when you're not dressing how you like, and it's make you feel insecure. You see yourself, your body language change, everything change. Just doesn't feel great, right? You compare yourself to others. But when you give yourself permission to start celebrating yourself and your body that you have right now, it's just amazing. So this is the first start to do it in your mind and in your heart, and go from there. When I have online courses and we have support group once a week, but I do it as well one-on-one, and I have in-person workshops. In the one-on-one that I do, usually we do it a combo, which I go to the client's house and then we go over and get to know again what I said, where she would like to be, and then we go over the closets. I teach the women how to dress the body shape, the body that they have right now. How to create the right proportion in the body. It's huge. When you know how to create the right proportion, for example, petite, years ago, I thought that I have to wear heels in order to look taller because, I want to. No, I can't do it anymore. I was suffering, truly suffering. I know some women like to wear heels, perfect, like whatever make you happy, but you can create this illusion with your body, even if you're petite. If you know how to dress in a way that create the right proportion in your body, you can elongate your body shape. If your tummy is show, like you feel that, oh, my tummy is, I'm not comfortable with it. It's like stick out and whatever it is. I have ways to show you and teach you how you can, it's not blur. I call it support. I know some women said it like how I blur my tummy area. You can call it whatever you like, but you can wear special either jeans or dresses or skirts or whatever it is that will support this area and will flatter other parts in your body. If you have big bust, how do you want to feel comfortable with it? So you have different styles or clothes that fit your body, your specific body. And when you know how to dress it, it's often like you look at yourself in the mirror and again, you see the reflection in your mirror and you appreciate what you see, right? Mm-hmm. You're wowed by it. And it's just beautiful to see this transformation. Also, a lot of women, I think we all as a people and maybe women, we all have the baggage that we carry since our childhood, right? I work with so many women like Jocelyn, for example. She was all her life. She said she was quiet, but her parents all the time kept saying, oh, you're shy, you're shy, you're shy, all her life. And she grew up, she's quite, manager in like children's hospital. She had like, high position. But when I met her, she said, I feel frustrated. I'm feeling insecure with what I wear. Always wear black and gray because although I really want to wear colors and be more bold or whatever, I'm nervous what other people may think. I'm afraid to be in center of attention. So I prefer to blend in because all my life I was taught and heard that I'm shy and shy and shy. But after we worked together, it just was amazing. And it's warmed so much my heart to see how she let go and start really celebrate who she meant to be. And she start wearing colors and she know how to dress and she didn't care what other people would think. And you can see how her confidence built and how happy she felt. So it's a lot of layers when you work with someone because we have our history, we have our body shape right now. We have, we want to understand how we want to show up, but it's beautiful, beautiful process of celebration.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love the narrative that we tell ourselves. Inherited, always part of our narrative is inherited from some other place and we grab onto things and make it our own narrative. How it does show up on your physical body. We really teach from this aspect of your beliefs influence what you do and give you what you have, right? So when I work with people in the water, we are starting at people's belief level. We change at our belief level, that story level, the story that you've been telling, then you're going to change on that action side. So yeah, that's a really great story about this woman. Yeah, she's shy and hiding. Her clothes then reflected that. And yeah, to be able to see what is the story and is the story useful to me? Is it helping me? Maybe at one point, having the story that had her in the gray and the black clothes was useful to her. But yeah, as you said, she's outgrown it. She's ready for a new story about herself and to be able to let go of that story. Really great stuff. I had once upon a time, I worked with a stylist mostly to help clean out my husband's closet. She went through and oh my gosh, that was good money spent having somebody else come help out and do that. Not me trying to get rid of all those old 100 rugby shirts that, we didn't really need anymore in the closet. So well worth having a stylist help. It works as a marriage help too.
I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, sometimes you need the outside help, right? Like and guidance to help you sort things out.
Yes, sure. See things that you can't see. So that's so fun. Well, how can people find you? And I love the tips that you gave for considering their wardrobe. They can all kind of get started playing a little playground on their own and then connect with you. How can people connect with you?
Okay, thank you for asking. So I have my website, which maybe you can share after the link, yifatjovani.com. Instagram is a great place to visit because I share often tips and value quite daily, pretty much. And so this is really good to source. And my website, you can find how you to work with me one-on-one, my online programs, workshops, if you live around this area, my in-person workshop. And
live around this area. She's in Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah.
And Vancouver, Washington pop up in my head since I'm in Washington. But I've honestly been to Vancouver, Canada way more times than Vancouver, Washington. So in Vancouver for in-person, but online is a great place to start and to be inspired. And it sounds like to be able to work with you as well, because I imagine a lot of this, so much of this is about our mindfulness when we get into that closet, when we talk about our bodies, think about our bodies, who we are, how we want to show up in the world. So good. So glad to hear that you are helping people love themselves more and feel how they want to feel in their lives, not the costume, but actually all the way deep down. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Exactly. Thank you so much for giving me this space and inviting me, Corey. It was a pleasure talking with you. And I'm thankful to all your audience and whoever listened. Thank you for taking the time and be with us today or in the future, whenever you listen to it. And yes, love you all.
All right.